Okay, so let's, I'm going to show you how to create the classification table for the test data set. That's the reason why we split the data into training, validation, and test. Okay, and for that, okay, so we have the statistics coming out of the decision tree. You have to go to utility and do a SAS code. SAS code, go to code editor. So it gives you all kinds of macros and variables that are available for us to work on. All right, so now we have to, so here are the macro variables, here are the variables that are in the data set. Okay.
Where did you find the variables tab?
Right here.
That's not right there. I don't have one there.
So when you open the code, is it SAS code node?
Yes.
So you have the SAS code node here, right? Select SAS code and then go to code editor. Okay. So now here you have.
There it is.
All right. Yeah. So the code is, now I've given the code in the Word document. So if you go to the Word document, so the code is, so right here. Okay. Let's copy paste the code and we'll try to look at what it means. All right. So proc frequency, so that's your procedure. Proc is procedure. Then for that procedure, whatever the procedure is, you have to specify where the data is going to come from. And we want to use the test data, right? We don't want to use trained data, we don't want to use validation data because we have the classification matrix for those two data sets already. We want test data, and the ampersand EM, that's the keyword, or that's for SAS. Okay. And so here are macro variables and EM import, right, test. So we have EM import validation, EM import the other. So that's test, validate, okay, that is validate, and train is that one. EM import data, that will import the train data. What we want is test data, so ampersand, so that indicates that this is a macro variable name, EM import, EM underscore import underscore test. So now that specifies that the data that needs to be used for this proc frequency is the test data, and all statements must end with a semicolon. Okay. And then within that test data, so we want to create a table between variables. So if you go to variables, I don't know, maybe this, all right, okay, so here it's, you have target and I target. Okay. So you have personal loan, so we need to change the name, so the target must be changed. So this is F personal loan. Okay, so that should be F personal loan, and then I personal loan is right there. Okay, F underscore personal underscore loan. And then I underscore personal loan. And F personal loan is one is the actual class, the other is predicted class. Okay, so which one is which? All right, so let's go ahead and run this. All right, do you want to run the path? Yes. Okay, run completed. Look at the results. So here, all right. So from and into. F is from, I is into. Okay, that's what I was not sure what it was. So from is the actual class. Into is your predicted class. So we have F personal loan. So that's that. And into personal loan is that. So it gives you the classification matrix. So the code for generating this for test data is that code. So the thing is, you need to make sure that the F target, okay, the target is a placeholder. If you use just target, it's not going to run because there is no variable called target. So you have to figure out the name of the target variable and then put that in place of target. Okay. F target is from, which means what it is originally, actual value of the target. I is into, so that would be the predicted value of the target. Okay. So once you have the classification matrix, then you can generate all the performance measures that you want.